to suit him. Hand pass from Filmer. Got it to Merritt. Hurry kick forward. Here comes McDougall. Comp rank 2 for goals this year. Kick inside 50, wide to the pocket. Offhand dribbling ball. And be a boundary throwing. So an encouraging opening 30-second start for East Point with an early forward 50 entry. We'll endeavour to keep you updated with scores around the grounds. North Ballarat host Melton, the Lakers host Sebastopol, so 2 games in the east and 2 in the west. Sunbury host Redan and Melton South host Bacchus Marsh. Swarm of players around the footy, falls out to Matty Johnson has a pot shot at the goals to open scoring here at Eastern Oval. And he's off to the left, through for a minor score as the rain starts to move in.
Another one of those is going to need close checking to don't matter if
So who can get some dry ball with the breeze? That may play a part also under the elements today here at Eastern Oval. So a mediocre crowd, but a brave crowd nonetheless in these conditions as Matthew Brett brings the ball back into play. Excellent exponent of the drop punt given the conditions. Ground ball, and there'll be a ball up. So the Devils will want to be within touch at the half, given Easter at 10-0 for second halves this year. They've been quite dominant the longer the game goes. And the hosts will get a free kick here. Van Neal leads the comp for hits to advantage per game on average. Goes forward. Ground ball here for Brett. Caught over the footy. Robinson. The reinforcement. Geordie Johnson swinging and miss. Pressure good from Denham. Ball. Opportunity for Cairns. He couldn't gather the footy. Matty Johnson. He wrote the ball back in away from Cairns before Cairns somehow came up with it, but the umpire intervened and did it all in Sunbury a favour and it will affect the stoppage. So, all of the opening minutes played in East Point's half. Tap one by Van Neal. Baker over the footy. Copy, paste, stoppage imminent. Somehow though gets shoveled out. Matty Johnson with a third touch. Good pressure. Speaking of touch number 4, high up and under kick from Johnson. They'll be lucky to pay the mark. Swinging a miss by the fish by Hobie, but he got it on the second occasion. Fawcett's gather was okay. Back through traffic. Ball at ground level. Congested footy. Did well not to infringe there, and there'll be a ball up. So 3 Fawcett's running out for the Devils today. Got to tap into that. Ball up. Tap one by Van Neal. Chance of Baker. The gather was terrific. Quick hands. Got it over towards Adam Azapati. Back in the side today. Got the ball to the defensive 50 before Joel Cadman's bailed up by McDougall. And there'll be a boundary throw-in. So, misty rain. Just travelling in the direction of the breeze from right to left as East Point kick with the aid of a 3 or 4 goal breeze. Tap one by Hobie. Open ball opportunity here for Jeffrey. Pressure was good from Matt Riccardi. Ball got towards half back, across the body there from Matt Riccardi. Got it towards half forward. Beecham leading into the race of the ball. Lost his footing, went to ground over the north of Thompson. He got it to ground, he found Filmer. So, an extraordinary out late for Darley. Brett Bewley. He's obviously injured himself in the warm-up. And into the side comes under 17, number 9, James Hardage. So how about that?
Incredible.
No Brett Bewley.
Yeah, obviously must have done something.
Ball up. Tap one by Van Neal. Gee, it's going to be a courageous effort from the Devils. No Brett Bewley, no Billy Myers, no Will Johnson, no Zane Lahoure. So they're hanging in. 4.5 minutes gone. East Point 1, lead Darley, no score. Dinner goes along the line in the direction of right. Now pushing under the footy. The kick from Cadman was touched. Went over the line for a boundary throw-in. Attacking side of centre wing, broadcast side of the ground. Thought that needed to get my eyes checked there when I saw the late out. So front spot, Hobie, Van Neal. Gee, there'll be plenty asked of Baker today. Dribbling ball towards half forward, chance of Matricati swinging a miss. It won't be the first time today. And he has a party kick across the body. Geez, it's tough out there. Another swing and a miss that time from Azapati. That was Spiteri. In fact, he'll get another opportunity. Dumped this kick. Not his finest few seconds, albeit them uncomfortable. Ball still inside Darley's forward 50. Merritt, they combine by hand. Over towards Mullen. Chance here for Cairns, and the ball intercepted, taken away from him by Crawford, who did well to send the Devils back into attack. Right with the juggling attempt, and it's stolen away by him. And holding the ball, said the umpire. So just a bit of lack of communication there from the Devils. So out of side, half back flank, it'll be Merritt. It goes with the penetrating kick, almost a half forward. It's tough conditions out there at the moment.
Every day of attrition.
Indeed. These want to be only score of the game, and you've just joined us by the Red Onion Vision of the FNL Match Centre. Rick Bewley, laid out. Big news. All up. Kick across the body, high up and under, towards the attacking 50 for each point. Jeffrey sets himself, couldn't take the mark. Geordie Johnson tried to shovel it out to Willems. Loose ball fell into the hands of Jeffrey, squiggly kick across the face. Oh, umpire's picked out a free kick here. It's going to go the way of Matty Johnston for a hole. He'll go back and have a shot on goal here. Johnson with the only score of the game. Kicked it behind early. But we'll just continue to accumulate the trying conditions. Rain, hail or shine, he's never far away from the action. So it'll be Matty Johnson, deliberate approach. They like it off the boot. He gets the opener of the game. They're 1-1-7 each point through Matty Johnson. In this 8th minute of this opening term, they lead Darley no score.
Quick around the grounds, we've got Sunbury 2 behind, Trail Redeem 1 goal. Melbourne South 2 behind, that's back to score.
So Bass, and they're asleep at the wheel. There's always one.
Yeah.
But it's good to see Melbourne South engaging. One way a bit slack on the HQ. Blame them really. And what's transpired. Season 2024. Anyway, we're back at the restart. Tap one by Van Neal. As good as a kick given the conditions. Swinging a miss by foot from Rodham Ramonis. Gathered by Andy has a party. Hand pass from Brother Adam. Kick went towards Broadcast centre wing. Willems overran the free. Really not a call. Expression was good on round. He dropped it. Good decision from the umpire. Good second effort there from early. He's just played 4 games in the reserves this year for the Devils. And he wastes no time. He goes with the right boot towards the attacking 50. Cabin had plenty of it. The umpire will pay the mark. Gets up a little gingerly. Good player, Joel Cadman. Kicks to the hot spot. Right the target. And the Orbit couldn't hang on to it. Filmer, bailed up by Baker. You're under the pump here, each point. Left foot kick out of defence, only went as far as Cadman. It was ushered over the line by Willems, and he'll be a boundary throwing 45 metres away from the Darley goal.
Good pressure there by Willems.
Spiteri, just with a right hand on that troublesome hamstring. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Boundary throwing. Povey swinging an east by fist. Over the back, chance for Inglis. Got it around, he has a party. Sends the ball forward. Should have been a mark end or a free kick. A chance for right. He might have snuck it in there, the big fella. And he has. There's the square up from the Devils. Lucky to get away with that. I thought it might have been a push on Brown, but Luck's a fortune, and Wright, more known for his aerial presence. Somebody finishing general play. 10 minutes gone, opening term. Darley get one into the breeze. They trail each point by 1 point. 7 plays 6 here. Somehow there's a bit of light on the subject. All up. Tap one by Van Meal. Second knock from Baker. Only went as far as Kenny. He ran into the quagmire. Was bailed up by Adam Azapati. Maybe a ball up right in the middle of the ground here. So it'll be Homey again. Tap one by Van Meal. There's been a hold there to the Devils. He'll get it. Yeah, that's Riccardi. Darcy Matricati with Crawley hand. Short right foot kick went into the middle of the ground towards Denham. Umpires picked out a free kick here. It's going to go Darley's way. It's going to go to Fawcett with a muddy ball. It's more brown than red now. English caught one high. Umpire let it go. Chance of merit threw the ball onto the boot. They're out here. Phil Button. Just hold up play momentarily. Swing onto the right boot, kick want to be touched off the boot. Umpire agreed. Loose ball opportunity. One arm tackle there from Taylor on Fawcett. Saw the ball spill free to Matty Johnson. Cleverly kicking over the shoulder to McDougall. He'll go back and have a shot on goal here.
Very clever.
Right place, right time. 25 metres out from goal. So Matty Johnson with the opener. Brady Wright with the square up. Now McDougall, a chance to kick his first of the afternoon. As we're near the 12-minute mark of this opening term. McDougall, as he did in the warm-up, missed across to the left for a minus score. So a let off for the Devils. 1-2-8 each point lead. Darley 1 goal straight 6. Tick over 12 minutes gone. In this opening term here. Of course, the big out in the warm-up, the reigning dual Henderson medalist, Brett Bewley, will...
Matty Brett will assume kicking duties for the entire day, you would have thought, yeah.
So Matty Brett brings the ball back into play to the outer side of the ground. Juggling attempt at the mark was paid to Angwin. So Angwin to provide some aerial presence in the back half in the absence of Lahoure. Goes with the left foot to the outer centre wing. Ground level ball gathered by Geordie Johnson. Might have got one over the shoulder. Umpire let it go. Q went through traffic. Onto the volley there of Angwin. Going about 25 metres for his side. And the kick's going to be paid down the ground. Dumped as he kicked. And it'll result in a shot on goal here. McDougall's quick to put his hand up and say, I'll have this one. He'll go back and shoot from near identical to his earlier shot on goal that resulted in a behind. A chance to
Brady Wright was in trouble down the play too.
extend on this 2-point lead. Can anything go right for the Devils at the moment? Well, that result, the goal certainly didn't help their cause. McDougall gets his first. East Point get their second. And the advantage on the scoreboard. And the advantage with personnel. The Devils just dropping like flies at the moment. Materi looked to be holding that troublesome hamstring, as I mentioned. And Bright a little bit worse for wear. Sucking in the big ones, as they say. Back at the restart, it'll be Beecham in the ruck. Tap one by Van Meal. They look good here. East Point. Loose hand pass through traffic to Conlon. Dribbling ball to the outer side of the ground. Put race on in earnest. Fawcett went the soccer. Delivered every day of the week. It's gone out of bounds on the full nonetheless. So the kick from Merritt to the hot spot. Who's at the back? Clean bowled them all. McDougall went the soccer. Over the door here for Molan. Clean gather. Then he spilled it just as they give him the wrap. Chance for Matt Riccardi to get the Devils out of trouble. Kick skew whip off the side of the boot beyond the defensive 50 out of bounds on the full. And it'll come back in as quick as it went out. Taylor's short kick. Good pressure there from Matt Riccardi. Went along the line with the dribbling ball. Can Brown keep it in? No, he can't. Boundary Boundary throw in half forward broadcast side for East Point. 14, they lead Darley 6. Tap one by Van Meer, went over the back looking towards Geordie Johnson. Went without it. Early might have caught one without it. Going the sock of the percentages there was Andy Azapati. Hobie wanted to hold and he'll get one, the big fella.
Pay attention! Come on!
Hobie goes to the high, up and under kick. Goes out in the Cadman direction. Speak of Joel, he couldn't gather. Gee, the simple fundamentals are difficult for even top end players today, Mark.
Yeah, the skill level today is going to be well and truly tested with these conditions.
60 metres out from the Darley goal. Tap one by Van Meer. We've said that a bit already this afternoon. The tap through traffic from Hobie. Inglis got on the end of it, but he kicked, went straight into traffic. Rodder Moronis over the footy. Just shovels it out to Taylor. Tried to rush the ball forward. It was denied an exit to be a ball up. East Point 14, lead Darley 6. He's kicking with the aid of a breeze. It seems to have subsided over. Shirley, hot tackle there from Rodder Moronis on early. Strong tackle. 2 weight divisions, those two. Different weight divisions. Tap one by Van Meel. Went to the voice of Jeffrey and found him. Penetrating kick to centre. Matty Brett and Robertson going head to head there. Umpire let it go. Matty Johnson got the loose ball. Dribbling ball forward inside 50. Duncan Cabin and McDougall. Duncan Cabin went to ground. Oh, he's been pinged for holding the ball. Tough, given the conditions. So McDougall will wheel around onto the right boot. Got around Angwin. Now had a pot shot and missed all and sundry off to the left out of bounds on the fall.
Probably a bit unlucky with Chapman, I would have thought.
Yeah, once you go to ground though and you hold it in, you're always in trouble. Yeah. So East Point 14 lead Darley 6. So James Hardage late in the absence of Brett Bewley, who obviously did something in the warm-up. So James Hardage, an under-17 player from the Devils, was BOG in the interleague game against the Hampton League. So he gets another opportunity today.
Third senior game today.
So the kick beyond the defensive 50. Umpires pick out a free kick here. Let's go to Beecham. So Beecham with ball in hand. He's close to the man on the mark. Kick goes along the line in the Hovey direction. Ball opportunity here for Baker. Gather was clean, but he ran out of space over the line for a throw-in. Right in front of us here, broadcast side, attacking side of centre wing for East Point, who lead by 8 points. In 19 minutes gone opening term. Tap one by Van Reel. Molan gathered, find the head pass out the voice of Phil Baker. Done for a sling. Advantage paid. Filmer wasted no time. Duncan Cameron dropped what he should have taken. Juggling attempt from force. It wasn't about effort. Two brothers combining there. But a loose ball will result in a stoppage 49 metres out from the East Point goal. Near 19 minutes gone here. East Point lead by 8 points. Tap one by Van Meel. Rodder Moronis forced to release the footy by hand. Chance here for Inglis. Swing and a miss by foot. And Denham managed to get the ball out of trouble. And the resultant boundary throw-in 65 metres around from the East Point goal.
Big challenge today for Jellison and Force at Todd. I see he's got the job on Geordie Johnson today. So.
Yeah, not what you want to wake up to on a Saturday morning. Ball up. Matty Johnson at the back. Dribbling ball. Shallow entry inside 50. Clever knock on there from Canny. Got it to Molan. He too went the soccer along the ground. Geordie Johnson. Kick across the body. The X Factor rises to the top in tough conditions. And he kicks his first. Well, something out of nothing there for East Point, but reward for weighted possession in their front half. And they get back-to-back goals. Their third of the afternoon.
Quick update around the ground. Sebastian 3-3-2-11. Blake Wenderoo 1 behind. Redeemed 3 straight, 18, Sunbury 1 3 9, Melton South 2 4 16, back front 2 1 13, and Melton 2 1 13 with the Ballarat school.
Melton South still striving for their first quarter win of the season. Of course, they won one last year, and that happened to be against the Cobras. Can they repeat the dose? Filmer went the soccer, knocked off the footy. Chance here for the Devils through Matricati. Went the territory gained. Was well read off the boot by Howard. Just did everything but mark the footy. Thompson has kept the ball in front of him and ensured the ball found its way over the line to a defender's best friend, albeit the boundary line. It'll be a boundary throw in, 45 metres around from the Darley goal. Well, Spiteri on the ground, no Brady Wright. Just being looked at off the ground. Tap one by Van Meal. Opportunity there for the big fella to do his own clearance work there. Van Meal taking the footy was good there from Robinson on half back. Just turned and got a territory gain kick towards half forward. Johnson and Cadman. Johnson was clever. Swing at Geordie. Love of the eyes and went to the advantage of McDougall, who ran onto the footy. Took an uncontested chest mark at the end, running with the flight of the ball. And on for the first time a shot from that position on the outer side of the ground.
His third shot from this identical position.
So he's kicked one.
Very hard to stop these points of them and get that sort of flow on.
Yeah, indeed. Of course, they're going for 11 on the trot today, and that will complete the set, having beaten every side in the comp in succession. So McDougall lowers the eyes and, well, didn't get enough on the kick. It was well read off the boot by the experienced Matthew Brett. He'll go short into the pocket. It's out of bounds on the full. Costly error. We'll just see whether they're made to pay the Devils for their errant way on that occasion. How's the kick? Hit the post, so a let off for the Devils on that occasion. So Matthew Brett gets a second opportunity. So it was Billy Jones who missed that shot on goal. So the rain has said, oh well, let's go to Eastern Oval again. You can just see the windscreen wipers in true regional footy style. Was having an impact on the other side of the fence. Yeah, they could do worse than turn the lights on and just yellow footy. Neal's stuff was good. Matricati matched that, knocked it back only as far as Matty Johnson. And he's searching hand pass. Well, conceded a little bit of territory. It's gone out of bounds. So East Point lead by 15 points. 23.5 minutes gone opening term. Very undermanned Darley. No Bewley laid out in the warm-up. And Brady Wright on the bench. Baker, one of the push denied by the umpire. Scrimmage and players around the footy. Whistle a minute to be a ball up. So the Johnson brothers and McDougall, 3 of the 4 leading East Point goal kickers in season 2024, have a goal apiece already this afternoon. Speaking of Matty Johnson, his left foot kick across the body, clean bowled Cadman. Open the door here for McDougall, who went the soccer. Angwin, the pursuant, got nudged, but the tackle was good from Cadman. Chance here for Bishop. Hurried kick from Cadman, dumped as he kicked, went down the ground. But unfortunately for the Devils, the down the ground was met 9 or 10 metres as Matricati comes broadcast side. Look at that breeze. Nearly got hold of the footy momentarily. Or it spewed out of his hands over the line for a boundary throw in. Half forward. Broadcast side for East Point. Here 25 minutes gone. It's the Kangas who lead by 15 points. Who's over the back? Oh, courage shown there from Inglis. He'll square away another stoppage. Gets the ball up. Adam has a party. Hurry kick. And there's Barrett's hand. By hand over to Taylor. Here, swinging a miss. Well, Bacon has pushed Johnson to ground. But wasn't able to take advantage of that. The ball's been squared away for another stoppage on half forward for East Point. That one by Hobie. Matricardi tackled, taken to the ground. No prize, said the umpire. That one by Hobie on that occasion. Crawford couldn't gain any possession. Bit of a copy-paste stoppage. More than likely here as Hobie gets back to his feet. The Darley ruckman in his third game at the level. Just tapped it to his feet. Hobie Crawford could gather and did. He raced the footy, but only to Merritt, who got it to Matty Johnson, arguably the leading possession winner on the ground. Need to be quick here, the Devils. Matthew Brett just shoveled the ball like one of my 3 irons on a Sunday afternoon off the side of the boot. Deliberate out of bounds in the end.
East Point looking for the deliberate too.
Yeah, it just doesn't get paid at this level. And seem to find myself mentioning that from week to week. As long as it's consistent, I'm okay with that. Boundary throwing. Tap one by Hobie. Crawford again. Well, just threw it away. Chance here for Bishop. Some good pressure there from the youngster. On Cairns. And there'll be a boundary throwing. Cairns sort of eyed off Bishop there and just saw him that he was half the size, so he didn't bother. Boundary throw in a flat one at that. Tap one by Van Meal. Got it to Taylor. Chance here for Matricardi. These conditions suit the Matricardi boys. They've been really hard to return. Look at that brawl hold up in the breeze. Jacob Brown took an uncontested mark and he'll waste no time. Off he goes to half forward. He'll go long. Deep into the square. Off hands. Danger. Sock it off the ground there by Cadman to concede a behind. A rushed one at that.
He got some height there, Robinson.
Yeah. He can take a grab. 23 goals this year, Robinson. So it'll be Brett who'll go to the outer side of the ground. Got plenty on the kick, but reading it well off the boot there was Merritt. Took another mark. So two starting to build. He'll go short. Speaking of building, Johnson's one of those. And he'll go back and have a shot on goal here, taking his opening turn. Couldn't be long left in this quarter with just the 4 goals, but quite a number of stoppages in fairness. East Point 22, lead Darley 6. Matty Johnson with a shot on goal. He's already kicked one. Shot's on its way. Across the face and through for a minor score. So another let off for the Devils, whilst the degree of difficulty was high. That's another shot on goal gone awry for the Kangas. They're 23, they lead Darley 6. Matthew Brett again. He'll have a sore foot by the end of the day, I guarantee it. Kicking that heavy ball. I'm sure a lot of the footy will be played in East Point's forward line in this match.
Yep, yeah. Another play for the
Right. So we better put our boots on, Mark, and go and lend the boys a hand because they're in dire straits in the undermanned scenario, but they're fighting on us. Materi went by hand. Hurry kick toward from Tennant, got in the middle of the ground. Being paid a throw there. We'll go against Harding. So it'll be Cairns. We'll go short to half forward. Loose ball opportunity here for Merritt, who just composed, chipped it over the top, just had a little bit much on it for Taylor. Obi had a couple to beat, did well the big fella, Mullen over the footy, shoveled it out to the weight of number. Loose ball, hard one to pick up, slippery conditions, whistle imminent, there'll be a ball up. East Point 23, Darley 6, near 30 minutes gone opening turn. Tap one by, we'll give it a Van Meal. Baker's hurried kick, only gained about 8 or 9 metres. Phil's kick across the body was cut off there by Bishop. So a very inexperienced group of Devils just hanging in. Well, we relied on some East Point error with their ball in hand to keep them in the game for longer. Kick gets beyond the defensive 50. Hobie presents. He's got an important role to play today. So he's told to move it on by the umpire. How about that? Not a bad kick into the breeze. High up and under kick plays set themselves. Chance here for Harding. She just kicks it across the body. Dribbling ball. Shallow entry inside 50. Inglis went the soccer looking to ball. Spiteri. Can he get a boot on the ball? Went to ground. Force it. Couldn't gather before the ball travelled over the line for a boundary throwing deep in Darley's attack. 31 minutes gone. Opening term, East Point 23, Darley 6. No Brady Wright. Removed from the game in the opening term. No Brett Bewley. Removed in the warm-up. Van Meel's tap. Landed on the boot of Johnson, whose volley only went as far as Denham, who's 35 to 40 metres out from goal, and it's beyond his reach.
Yeah.
So he'll get it to the top of the goal square. Players set themselves. Loose ball opportunity. Kangas under the pump. Pressure from Matricati was good. And there'll be a ball up. A couple of metres away from the Darley goal. They take any score ahead of the opening of the first quarter siren. Who can gather? Fighting hard for the footy. Force it, one of those. Interesting opening quarter here for more reasons than... Alright, we're good. Welcome back to Eastern Oval ahead of the second quarter action here. East Point 3-5-23, Darley 1. Brady Wright done for the day. Ball up, tap one by Hobie to Baker. Needs to live. Left foot kick across the body. Got towards the attacking 50. Cadman was tackled by Q, taken to the ground. And Q will take the resultant free kick. Yeah, just the onus on Baker and Denham in the middle of the ground in the absence of Bewley. The big responsibility of dependence has gone up. Enough of that kick from Q found Matty Johnson. It's been the leading possession winner on the ground. We don't even have to take notes on that mark. He's clearly leading the way, leading in front for the Kangas. High up and under kick. Hobie caught one, but umpire let it go. Hurry kick there from Brett and Jetson. Right, two. Matricard, arguably Darley's best at the moment. So the kick goes inside 50. Cadman presents. Might have caught one high. Umpire called play on. Baker went to ground. Went by hand and saw it over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, East clearly won an appearance battle there in the first quarter of 15 to 10. Inside 50s 12 to 6. Favour of East.
Darley kicking with the breeze in this second term. Yeah, good opening term for Riley Matricati. Matty Johnson, plenty of it for East Point. And Van Meel's had some influence in the ruck.
And of course, the other on baller for Darley playing his first game back for some weeks out as a party. Probably got a bit of a load to carry today as well.
Indeed. So there's the throw-in. Darley in attack. Van Meel had front spot, won the tap only as far as Cadman. Just shinned it up, well, got it off the knee in the end. Tackle from Matricati on Van Meel was good. Denham went through traffic, got it under the left boot, high up and under kick. It's off to the left, Whistle and Sundry out of bounds on the full.
Seems to find plenty of footy, Matty, did it?
Yeah, these conditions should suit him down to the ground. Very much a ground ball player. But you'd think that just with the top end depth of East Point, with the separation between the two sides, would extend the further this game goes. So the tap from Van Meel, the gather from Matricati. Ball gone forward and then thumped over the line, nearly bounced over into the bowling club.
Van Meel, was it?
Yeah. So Hobie is in for his third game for the Devils after broken hand. Delayed his debut in Darley colours. Boundary throw in. Hovey at the back. Knocking back tap. Only knocked it to Bottom though through traffic. Went by hand to Willems. He's bailed up. Tackle taken to the ground. Held to him, said the umpire, and there'll be a pull up on half forward broadcast side. So it'll be real territory stoppage that'll keep Darley in this game. There's the spoil from Hovey. And he has a party ran past the footy. There goes Brown, swinging at his 5 foot. You wouldn't want to have your head around that area. Mullen, E2 swinging at his. Matricati picked it up, gave it to Adam as a party. E2 had a swinging at his. Ball shoveled out. Clever little soccer off the ground from Matricati out in the direction of Van Neal. Kick across the body was okay. Exporting got some numbers here. The target pass from Crawford. Bounced off his shins, only as far as Taylor. Matty Brett, the quarterback, gathered, threw it on the left boot, got a territory gain to Hovey. Took a chest mark right in front of us here, wasted no time and sent the ball forward. Cadman the target, went over his head. Chance here for Merritt to do the mopping up. Will it sit for him? Finally it does. The bend was good. And the kick was even better. He found Q, weighted it beautifully. Kick out of defence. Dribbling ball, got to Matty Johnson. Hurried kick forward along the ground towards Robinson. Might have cut one high, he did well, he said it was terrific. Cadman did the discipline thing and got it over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, the 3 main targets up forward, this is the Darley problem, Myers, Johnson, Brady Williams, so they're looking for a new target.
And of course Myers and Johnson kicked 90 goals for the Devils last year. Boundary throw-in. Ground ball. Getting in front of him there was Taylor for courage. Always courage keeping your head over the ball in these conditions. Adam has a party likewise. Taylor with his hands off the ground. Just out towards the boundary line. He's paid delivery. So Matricati can just play on here. All good looking kick. Mark's been taken well there by Spiteri. Made it look like a dry ball. Wasted no time, sent the ball into attack. The mark's been taken. And it'll be Riley Matricati with ball in hand. He'll go back and have a shot on goal here with the breeze. Now Darley don't need to do anything silly here. With any remonstrating. They don't need to take any bait. Short kick. It's okay. Found Andy has a party. He averaged near a goal a game last year. Had his own struggles. This year, well, Darley, I mean, it's, with all respect, it's, 8-3 on exposed form. They haven't been able to recapture that continuity that they had last season for various reasons.
Yeah.
Having all your players on the park all on the same page truly does make a difference as the rain falls. Now, as a party, kick is on its way. He snuck it in as a party. Loves a goal. Darley get their second, and they hang in the fledgling Devils. 2 goals straight, 12. They trail East Point 3-5-23. Tick over 6 minutes gone, second turn.
Needed that one, the Devils.
The lights are on here at Eastern Oval, but speaking of the cars, I did write in the preview, Mark, that if Darley were able to win this game, it'll be arguably Darley's best win under Jordan. Finals aside and the drought-breaking win over Melton. Now with the absence of Julian Wright, the degree of difficulty has just gone through the roof. Baker with an important clearance. Inside 50. Fraser, Smoke and Joe got a fist on the footy. Fancy that, Smoke and Joe getting a fist on it. Fawcett went to ground. Chance here for Jones. Hand pass over the top to Thompson. Need to be quick, just threw it to Conlon. Through traffic went Jones. Strong effort over the footy there from Taylor. Went by hand to Geordie Johnson. Went to the voice of the brother. Toby dropped it. Lucky to get away with it in the end. Going to soccer there was Cairns. Smothered there by Duncan Cadman. Protected his body well. And it resulted in a stoppage.
Been good this quarter, Baker.
A couple of important touches, but just his ability to square away stoppage is going to be important too. You're going to see that on the stat sheet. Tap one by Hovey to Matricati. Down little ball for Spiteri. Tackled by Brown, taken to the ground. The right decision made by the umpire. In trying conditions for the mini green 2 today, really benefit of the doubt. Got to been given to the players. The gather play was clean during those possessions. Chance in for Ken, shouldered down to Filmer, went to give it back to Ken, but he wasn't there. Conlon was. And he threw a ball onto Root, drifting ball out direction of Taylor. And Fawcett did well to square that away.
I think Hobie's never better
There'll be a boundary throw in here. Darley with the only goal of the second term. Daniel won that contest, uncontested. Bacon to the percentage soccer off the ground. Gained about 35 metres. Howard tackle. Got the hand pass over to Thompson to Merritt. Somehow cleverly kept it in. Got it to Jones. Kick across the body. Missed all and sundry out of bounds on the full. Bishop, you don't want to rub your ear, mate, after that ball left the boot, because that would just give every indication that it was touched. So the under-17 product from the Devils sends the ball into attack. Metricati did well to deny East Point, who had the outnumber. But here they go again through Jones. Bishop at the back applying the pressure. Strong over the ball was Jones. But he's been pinged for holding the ball by Metricati. And just the benefit of the doubt that I spoke of there on that occasion, denied for the Kangas. So Metricati was like a soccer kick. That one went along the ground to another stoppage. 40 metres out from the Darley goal. Well, you're in real estate, Mark. I'd probably have a bit of an overreach, more like 35. Round ball opportunity. Jones normally clean. Gathered by Denham. Kick went into Johnson. Baker over the footy. Half a dozen or so plays. She's a hot footy, Mark.
Isn't it like?
Yeah.
Darley would be appreciating him spending time on the ground, I would have thought.
Yeah, that footy is like hot potato. Hot potato today.
And slippery.
Ball up. Tap one by Van Meel, who went at it alone. Filmer, way to the ground level. Gathered, dispossessed. Denham threw the ball onto the boot. Squaring ball to the danger zone. But the gather from Azzopardi and the shot on goal. He's done it again. Andy Azzopardi. Now clean in the finish from the left. Darley get their third and they're back within 5 points. 10 minutes into this second term here at Eastern Oval.
Non-preferred goal there off his non-preferred end. Melton South, third. That's 3-3-21. Lakers 1-1-7. Basketball 4-5-29. Sunbury 1-4-2. Ballarat 3-3-21. North Ballarat still shy. Melton 1-1-3-1-25.
They give Sunbury the benefit of the doubt. I'm tipping there's a breeze at the Clark Oval. If there wasn't a wind, there'd still be a breeze. Of course, Redan and Sunbury have lost 4 of their last 5. Redan with the upper hand. East Point lead here. Dahlia with the breeze. They kicked only 2 goals. Baker shoveled it down to Cadman. Speaking of Duncan. Through traffic, well, Denham was pushed into another East Point player. Umpire called play on. He might have top one in the midriff there. Denham's got every right to be getting up for it. Metricati went with soccer. Got too much of it. It's like a lob wedge out of bounds on the full. So it'll be bowled. This is the VFL is the gun player. Ball in hand. We'll just go along the line. Play the percentages into the breeze. Matty Brett did well. Doing the sharking there was Geordie Johnson. Stolen by Duncan Cadman. Territory game. Oh, how good was Jacob Brown? Umpires paid the mark. The non-officiating umpire, if you don't mind. So Jacob Brown, how about that for a kick? It's terrific. And found Matty Johnson on True Centre Wing broadcast side. So the Kangas enjoying some moments with the footy in this second term. He plays on. Tumbling torpedo punt kick was read well at the back by Azzopardi. Speak of Andy. Obviously buoyed by those 2 goals, and the ball seems to follow you when the confidence is up. So he goes in the middle of the ground, the quagmire. Good luck picking this ball up. Oh, well, how about that from Harding? It was terrific. Loose ball opportunity. Johnson would have caught one high. Yeah, paid by the umpire. So he just doesn't come back. And it wouldn't take much to lose your footing either, just any contact, and everything would look worse than it was, with the contact. So I think we'll see a couple of down the grounds and all that kind of stuff today, like we did see in that opening quarter. So it'll be Matty Johnson with the old-fashioned torpedo. He's one of the few that can actually pull that off. Geordie Johnson, his possession, soccer off the ground. That was Merely wanted the push, denied by the umpire. It'll be a ball up on through half back for the Devils, or half forward for the Kangas. Take your pick. Darley 3 straight 18, trail East Point 3-5-23. Crawford swinging a miss. And dump, said the umpire. Yep. I hope Nick can rule 3 sets of jumpers today for the players. Crawford, we might need a new one by half time, the way this game's going. Loose ball opportunity for Conley, went in the soccer. Good territory game, got it the half forward. Brodemaronis over the footy, shark there by Williams. Was hung on to for too long. Umpire let it go. Devils lucky to get away with that. Bishop's hurried kick was effective and found Duncan Cadman, who's provided, Joel Cadman, who's provided something forward. But the kick let him down. And he found Jacob Brown, who wasted no time and just put it out in front of his offsider there in Merritt, who gathered and measured the kick. Wide towards Jeffrey. He's got a couple of Devils in pursuit. So he went the clever socket to Thompson, who missed the target by hand. Riley Matricardi had more time than he thought, but went with a high up and under. Towards the attacking 50. Murley couldn't gather, went to ground. Second effort okay from Tennant, just got it over the top. Loose ball. They're raffling it here, the Kangas, and Merritt will get on the end of it and just chip the ball along the line, but Corson just spread it well off the boot. Jeffrey overcommitted with the turn. So it'll be Fawcett, going about 20 metres to his side. Another soccer, percentage gain, chance for Johnson, he knocked it in the middle of the ground. Now Bishop needs to be clean, it's a tough ask in the quagmire. Baker was though, threw the ball onto the boot, set it forward. They got numbers here. Chance. Oh, there's a high tackle every day of the week. They'll take that against Howard. It'll be Spiteri with ball in hand. So Spiteri. So he'll go from 50 and put it into the danger zone. Cadman the fly went through his hands, and Andy has a party. And who can blame Andy for pushing forward? He has 2 goals in this term. The only 2 goals of the quarter. Tick over 15 minutes gone. Second term. East Point 23, lead Darley 18. Entertaining game in trying conditions. So that'd be an understatement. Vanmeel won the tap. Swarm of players around the footy. But Cairns gathered and got East Point out of trouble momentarily. Another soccer further afield there from Jeffrey. 2 kicks and got it around a centre wing. The gather was clean from Brett. That was the execution of the kick. Trying to pick up a boundary umpire. He said it was touched. I knew he was pushing it there, Brett, with that kick. Seemed to be a little awry. Touched there by Jones. Boundary throw in. With that rain going from right to left. Here's a hand pass. Went to another soccer. It's hard to pick up the players here. Mowen's hand pass found Kenny. Dribbling ball in the middle of the ground. Thompson went the soccer. Brown trying to do the same thing. How about the pickup? It was terrific. But went back to Brown. Stillmer, in fact. Going to soccer there was Brett with the outside of the boot, but Lux of Fortune fell into the hands of Johnson. He went forward. McDougall at the back. Can he pick it up? They're under the pump here, the Devils. And kick across the body, Geordie Taylor. Yeah, missed. Yeah, getting dark here. At Eastern Oval. East Point 3-6, Darley 3 straight, 17 minutes gone. Devils will be just, even though they're kicking with the breeze, just trying to hang in. Of course, no Brett Bewley out in the warm-up. Brady Wright done for the day. So he lopes away till he runs his pitch there, Brett. Penetrating kick though beyond half back. Howard the Fly couldn't take the mark. Chance here to Joel Cadman. Got it knocked away from him. Spills over the line for a boundary throwing. Now the rain is sideways here at Eastern Oval. Well, I've seen heavier rain. Well, it's just starting to get a little bit heavier as I acknowledge it. Boundary throw in. Went over the head of Beecher. Inglis couldn't gather. Soccer forward was gathered well there by Johnson, who knocked it to the advantage of Taylor. Went with the soccer on the outside of the right boot. Chance here for McDougall if it's hit for him, it won't. Adam has the party gathered. Sent the ball towards the Matricati direction. Somehow got a boot on the ball. 50-50 ball here. Has the gather from Spiteri. But it knocked away from him in the end. The tackling was good. Swarm of players around the footy. Whistle imminent to be a ball up on half forward for East Point. East Point 3-6-24, lead Darley 3 straight 18 and a half minutes gone, second turn. Pouring here at Eastern Oval. Matricati through traffic. Denied there by Geordie Johnson, an exit. It'll be a repeat stoppage. I mean, what's the game out of reviewing this game other than just admiring the courage and desperation here? Fundamentals. Tough ask of a day like today. That was nearly clever there by Jeffrey. Conlon somehow gathered the ball and sent a high one in there. Oh, and coming out taking a ripper mark there was Robinson. So he wastes no time, sends the ball out wide in the McDougall direction. He's got it.
Good decision making there from Robinson.
So McDougall and the Johnson brothers with a goal apiece this afternoon for the Kangas, all in the opening term. He'll kick from about 35. He's probably had 100 shots from here this year, including training, of course. He's missed off to the right, a let off for the Devils, albeit a shot on goal into the breeze for East Point, who for the last 8 or 9 minutes have really been pressing and asking questions of the Devils, who kick with the breeze. Matty Brett comes broadcast side in the Matricati direction. Clean ball him and Filner. It's over the ball, the youngster. Took his eyes off it momentarily. Slippery ball made it difficult. Spilled over the line for a boundary throwing. 20 minutes gone, second turn. East Point 25, lead Darley 18. As told by the abhorrent conditions on screen. The lights are on. There goes Matricati, dribbling ball, territory game. Merritt over the footy. Gather was terrific. He was dispossessed. Matricati, it might have been Adam as a party on that occasion. Kick got it towards half forward. Plays in from everywhere. There'll be a ball up on half forward for Darley.
Credit to Darley, they're certainly giving it their all.
Ball up. It'll be Van Meel who won that tap. The hole against Fawcett every day of the week on Jeffrey. Just lost where the ball was there, Fawcett. Jeffrey's body in the way, so he only committed the tackle. He's told to move it on by the umpire. Into the breeze, Jeffrey goes. It's not an air drop punt given the conditions. The well was good by Matricati, and his second effort pressure on Brown was equal to the task. Yeah, water off a duck's back for Jacob Brown. He's a warrior. There'll be a boundary throw in. Attacking side of centre wing for the Kangas. So Taylor, the front spot there, in front of the ruckman. No one manning him. And it's going to go straight, nearly straight to him. Denham, tackle, taken to the ground. All up. Call there from yours truly. Hello. Ball up. Down one by Van Meel. Over the footy, Denham. Couldn't gather. Geordie Johnson caught outside of the right boot. Got onto the volley of Matricati. Sent it in the Brown direction. What a grab. I mean, on a day of low lights, that was certainly a highlight. So it'll be Brown. He'll come broadcast side. Made the footy look like a dry one. Went in the direction of Van Meel. His spoil on Obi was good. Chance here for Canning. That was a clever gather. Angren did well, but then he went to ground and opened the door for McDougall. Chance here for Matty Johnson. Now you can just see the water just coming up as the players here. Surface water, it's going to be well, if it hasn't been already, this conditions are just getting tougher and tougher. That one by, well, we'll just call that even. So that 7-point lead of East Point, probably equivalent to 3 goals in a dry day, given the ball is in East Point's front half, in time on, into the breeze in this second quarter. Rain pelting down.
Darley didn't want to give one away here.
That one by Hovey. Ball gets shoveled out of Adam as a party. Who got it towards Matt Triccardi, dribbling ball. Out of bounds. A decision by the umpire to give the defender the benefit of the doubt. So East Point still in attack. The rain is, well, it's gone from sideways to diagonal. Tap one by Van Meel. Denham a little slow to get to his feet again. Hurry kick out of the congestion. Oh, that would be in the back, but umpire said no, there'll be a ball up. Seven-point lead under the lights to East Point here. Time on second term. Matty Johnson again. Kick somehow got through the traffic. Fawcett was up to the task and took an uncontested, albeit courageous chest mark of the flight of the ball. So his kick went direction of Merrily, got an important fist on the footy. The gather was good there from Fraser. Kick on the outside of the right boot was a territory game. Found touch over the line and out of bounds.
That's the word, not territory.
There'll be a boundary throw in 50 metres around from the East Point goal.
The forwards, the ones that are
So just the
staying
3
dead,
goals
they need
kicked
to
in
box
this
them.
second
Even
term.
if they do have that one square, he's just standing with one side and he's there. They need to box him.
Well, just the 2 in fact.
Yeah, just the two rounds.
Over to Andy as a party. Brady Wright, of course, kicked a goal into the breeze for the Devils in that opening term, but he's done for the day. Dance for Denham again, who's been important. Kick, turnover though for Conlon. Right in front of the East Point coach's box. He follows direction and goes along the line into the pocket. Geordie Johnson. So they call that a contested mark. Only a handful of those tops taken today. Quality player this man is. He'll go back and have a shot here.
This will be a good goal.
Indeed. Saw him kick one from right on 50 from outside of the boundary line from a set shot here against against Sunbury about a month ago. Kick smothered there by Matthew Brett, and Matty Brett lets him know. Does play on the edge, Matthew Brett. He's a handful to play on, apart from being a pest. Just lets you know every error you make, Mark.
You're right there.
Well, any defender.
Competitively.
Boundary throw in. That one by Hovey. Baker applies the tackle on Rodder Moronis. Denies him an exit. Darley not out of trouble yet. East Point in attack. Dying minutes, second term. Loose ball. Baker carrying some heavy load in this second term. He'll sleep well tonight. There'll be a ball up deep in East Point's forward line. We lead by 7 points. We've really had all the play in the last 15 minutes. Chance for Rodder Moronis. Buys the hand pass out. Fell on the end of the Angwin boot and dribbled over the line for another throw in.
Yes, Darley just wants to keep it stoppage in the quarter.
Boundary throw in. East Point deep into attack. Van Meel over the back. McDougall trying to go the soccer. Outside of the right boot there for Filmer. Just carried over the line. Gee, he nearly thought he was out there, Filmer, but that ball just not travelling through the sludge.
Very heavy footy.
Yeah, he was off to the races. He was off to the social club at the fist pump. But denied. Matty Brett brings the ball back into play. Beautiful kick. Goes out in the direction there of Hovey. Dance around him as a party. Off the outside of the shin, mind you, Inglis. No, that's the sneak. Yeah, that's the right call. Poor technique from Matricati on that occasion. So it'll be Jones with ball in hand. Bunch of yeah, indeed, yeah. So that's out of bounds on the full. Darley will get the ball back. Yeah. So Matricati's had a good game. Yeah. In the trying conditions. Just poor technique on that occasion. Yes. It'll be Darcy Matricati. Penetrating right foot kick. East Point raffled it, but cocked it up. Opened the door for Cadman, who too was bailed up by Howard and Q. And there'll be a ball up on half forward. Broadcast side for the Devils. The Hovey from a standing start couldn't win the tap on Van Meel. Baker, ground level, took it on, dropped it. Saving Eddie Johnson. Baker's pants pulled down literally on that occasion. The short kick for Johnson was good and found Roderick. You just chip it over the top. They need to be careful here, the Devils. Here comes East Point. Conlon's kick. Goes in direction of Geordie Johnson. Can hang on to it. Ground ball. Right call. Early call by the umpire. The ball it up 40 metres out from the East Point goal. The Kangas, they lead by 8 points. Tap one by Hovey. Taylor over the footy with the soccer. Important little territory game. Matricati just tried to send it back with a boot. Got it to Brother Riley. Left foot kick beyond the defensive 50. Nearly did well in front spot, but now he's in trouble because he dived on the ball and ping. Right call by the umpire. Just can't go to ground every time. You've got to try and keep your feet. I know it's tough getting this from you. Especially for football. Oh, jumping attempt to Marcus Spall there by Roderick. Could hang on to it. Cairns went out the direction there of McDougall and Willems. McDougall kept his feet. Angwin lost his. Oh, he's not going to, is he? Oh, he has. Right in front of the social club. He's pinged Angwin for holding the ball. A bit stiff on that occasion, I thought. But weight of numbers, including the social club.
Certainly.
All some of their good work, but it's East Point who lead by 8 points ahead of this McDougall shot on goal post the halftime siren. A chance to kick his first of the afternoon. Trying conditions here at Eastern Oval. So it'll be McDougall, deliberate approach, distance won't be a problem, accuracy shouldn't be. Probably the right result. Miss to the left, minor score for McDougall. Might have 2 left hook boots on today. Underway in driving rain here at Eastern Oval. Tap one by Hovey, ground ball opportunity. Merritt went to soccer, bounced off the chest of Matty Johnson and scored over the footy. Manually got away from Inglis, but not before the umpire said, I'll have it and ball it up. So at the restart, Van Meel won that tap. Philman couldn't gather. Matricati has been rewarded with a hole, and he'll kick the ball out of the mud. I'll tell you what, it'll be an entertaining game of cricket here today. I'll tell you, Mitch Ward tuning in left arm over the wicket. I'm not sure we can get a great deal of bounce on this wicket. It'll be a hole. Normally a beautiful ground, but just being punished by some tough weather in the build-up. Van Meel's tapped in for Rodemaronis. Had him as a party, was good. Had it knocked away from him. Now the remove and gather and kick from Cairns. Got some penetration. Matty Brett went the sock up. Johnson sent it back to the attacking 50. Gathered by Canny. Harry kick forward. Mark's been taken on the chest by Beecham, who saves the day for the Devils. The low kick. Devils wanting to push, they'll get one. They'll breathe again through Fawcett. don't know why the Devils took the advantage into the breeze. Lucky to get away with not. Oh, well taken there by Brown on the bounce and an excellent opening half. The tackle was good from Adam Mazzaparty. That's a mouthful. Joel Cameron dropped what he should have taken. Shoveled the hand pass out to Adam Mazzaparty. To the middle of the ground it goes. Andy Mazzaparty went the soccer. Keeping his feet well there was Fawcett. Shoveled the hand pass out in the direction of Andy Mazzaparty. Andy caught over the footy. Ball shovelled out away from Matricati. Fawcett on the ground. The umpire will come in and effect the ball up. So for all of the opening 2 minutes and a bit, essentially the ball has travelled 9 metres to the right of screen. Given the reset. Chance for Ronald Moronis. Over the footy. See there. Just picked out a free kick here out of the congestion. Will go the way of Matty Johnson, who just puts the ball onto the boot of the territory game torpedo. Good use of the body by McDougall, but he couldn't take the mark. Another clever soccer off the ground. Here they can get it out to Jeffrey, but it'll sit for him. Here comes Matricati with Jeffrey with the soccer. He's put it through. Something out of nothing. No aerial ball, no aerial advantage at all. It was just all territory and all soccer on the ground. And East Point get the opening goal of the second half. So all their big guns who have hit the scoreboard this year, Johnson brothers, McDougall and Jeffrey have all kicked one. Robinson yet to hit the scoreboard, but conditions not suited for the big man. Oh, we're still in the infancy of his senior career. Adam Mazzaparty goes the soccer. Matricati's gather was clever. His kick went off the side of the boot, went about 11 metres. Oh, nearly caught one in the back. Umpire called play on. Scrimmage and plays around the footy. Umpire's called play on again. Hovey with strength to shovel the ball out. Johnson went the soccer. And then somehow regained possession and kicked it to the advantage of Taylor. He's got time to gather the footy and hack the ball forward to half forward. Dribbling ball finds its way over the line for a boundary throw-in on half forward.
Another injury concern for the Devils, Todd McDenham. Injury concern for the Devils, McDenham.
Well, they are running out of soldiers, the Devils, but they're hanging in bravely despite trailing by 15 points. Van Muir with the tap. The shark was good from Adam Mazzaparty. Kicked it into the middle of the ground. The pressure was good from Joel Cadman to hold it in. There'll be a ball up. Leading with the umpire there was Inglis. There'll be a ball up. Rain continues. Hovey's tap. Only went as far as Adam Mazzaparty. Pressure was good for Baker. Nearly gathered that cleanly out of the congestion he did in the end before he was held up. And there'll be a ball up. 13 scoring shots to 3 in favour of East Point. It's equated to just a 15-point advantage early stages in this third term. Filmer didn't go the required distance, but the gather and turn and kick was effective and found Geordie Johnson, who got reward for playing in front. He went onto the right boot, gained plenty of it, bouncing ball. Gee, you wouldn't want it to be on the end of that, it would have knocked you over, Mark. But a 10th behind for East Point. 34 plays 18. Eddie Brett will bring the ball back into play, and the kick was well measured in the end, or Duncan Cameron dropped it in the end. Play on, said the umpire. Robinson with a hand pass over to Kenny. Kick across the body to the danger zone. Rolls across the face, over the line, out of bounds. Devils hanging in by a thread.
Yes. In that second quarter, that evened up the inside 50 count 10-10. And the stoppage, the clearance was 13 apiece last quarter.
Boundary throw in. East Point into attack. Van Meer with the tap. Who can be clean at ground level? Adam Mazzaparty. The gather. Kick skewed. Went to the advantage of Taylor. Kick across the body. Juggling attempt at the mark by Duncan Cadman was denied. And there'll be a ball up, whistle imminent. No, somehow it came out. Matricati's dribbling ball, found Filmer on the defensive 50. Attacking one at that though for the Kangas. He's squaring, kick into the danger zone. Robinson, the fly, couldn't take the mark. Baker's gather was good. Threw the ball onto the boot, dribbling ball. Darley not out of trouble, yeah. Gathered there by Merritt. Quick hands to Brown. Got plenty on the footy, but it's off to the right. Out of bounds on the full. Matty Brett will take the resultant free kick. Gee, they've been peppered. The Darley defence. They are truly under the pump. Just waiting for the floodwaters to open, but they already have, literally on field. Angwin took a chest mark in the end. An important one at that. Just to get a sequence of possession out of defence, imperative for the Devils' fortunes. So Angwin with a low kick. Was read well off the boot. Mark taken there by Jeffrey. It goes with the right boot. Into attack. Johnson at the back couldn't take the mark. Loose ball. Spills free over the line for a boundary throw-in. Each point 34. Lee Darley 18. Near 8 minutes gone in this third term here. Of course, each point on a 10-0 run in second halves. 10-game winning streak, nonetheless, but they average a 7-goal second half win. That won't be happening today, given the nature of the conditions. You wouldn't think. But a kicking in danger, I believe, has been paid here. And it's going to go the way of each point. And it'll be Jones with ball in hand. Again, the non-officiating umpire paid that one. So it'll be Jones who'll kick from 49. Gets plenty on the kick. Brett kept it in front of him. Baker's gather. Knocked away from him. Was clever. Clearing kick out of defence. Got plenty of it. Could have been a push. The umpire saw that. It's going to go back to the last, deep into attack. So while Darley were paid the push, there's going to be a free kick paid against Darley, deep in East Point's attack, for some degree of remonstrating. Can't put a finger on who was responsible, but there was a handful of players in a push and shove. And just as the Devils were about to exit out of their defensive 50, they've coughed up a free kick right in front of goal. So Geordie Johnson, from point blank range, a chance to become East Point's first multiple goal kicker of the afternoon. Banana kicks on its way and he's missed off to the left. Well, if you had $100 in your pocket, Mark, you probably would have had it on Geordie Johnson if anyone to kick that.
No doubt.
And you've done your cash. Another way to get beat. What's going on here? Oh man, he just played Ducks and Drakes. So there's another free kick to Geordie Johnson in front of goal. And he snuck that one in. Well, they better keep level heads, the Devils, all fear of coughing up another one.
Yep.
So, despite the conditions and the frustrations, the Devils really need to maintain their focus.
Come on, another one, Daddy!
So Darley, East Point get their second goal of the third term. And again, the Devils would have been seemingly out of trouble momentarily.
Yes, it's a 10 and roll.
Back in the middle of the ground. Hobie won that tap, went past Baker. Johnson could have been helping out. And the right call on that occasion by the umpire. So Matty Johnson, with the old torpedo again, tumbling one at that territory, going in the Jeffrey direction, couldn't take the mark. Ground ball thrown forward there by Rodamaronis, only as far as Adam has a party. He's kicked across the body. We've paid the mark to Thompson. So Thompson with ball in hand on outer side half forward. Sends the ball into attack. Johnson the fly at the back. Brett had to wait, stop and prop. Now he's out of the pump. He's been pinged for holding the ball. And it'll be Merritt who's pushed forward. And a chance to kick another goal. A third of the term. And their second on the back of a free kick in this quarter. It'll be Jackson Merritt with ball in hand. From about 15 metres out. Kicks on its way. Straight over the goal umpire's hat. And East Point get their third of the term, their sixth of the match. And their impressive record on third quarters continues.
Let around the ground update. Melton South 5-7-37. Just in front of Ballarat 5-4-34. Latest 2-4-16. Sales about 5-6-36. Sunbury 4-8-32. Elizabeth Grand 4-3-27. North 1-8. Darley 5-1-31.
Very wintry conditions prevailing throughout the afternoon in the east and the west in BFNL action. We'll keep you updated with scores as they come to hand. But we're out to a game-high 29-point lead to East Point, getting ugly for the Devils. Adam has a party with the soccer. He's been pretty good first up. Kick got to half-forward, chance for Johnson. His kick went into the middle of the ground. Filmer with the soccer, swinging and miss, but clever enough to gather onto the left boot. Territory gain forward. Be cut off there by Matthew Brett, who read it well off the boot. Took it uncontested chest mark. So bereft of option. He'll go to force it. Now he's in trouble. Shoveled it out towards Matt Riccardi. He too in trouble. And Adam Azapati just throws the ball onto the boot. Only as far as Taylor. Tackle from Inglis was fair. Baker shoveled it out. Only as far as Fraser. His kick was cut off by Crawford, who wanted a hole. Put his hands up in the air. Brett went back with courage. Went through his hands. Look out, here comes McDougall. Quick answer, Brett got it to Angwin. Dropped it. Umpire called play on, chance here for Taylor. The gutter was terrific. Bending. Just missed off to the right. 6-13, 49, East Point lead Darley 3 straight, 18.
Good to see Denham back out there for the Devils.
That is encouraging. So Matthew Brett runs the measure, kicks the ball low, out direction to force it. No, not a great deal of aerial presence today, the Devils. But it was Duncan Cadman on that occasion. Took a nice mark in front of Thompson. 18 scoring shots to 3, if you don't mind. Duncan Cadman lowers the eyes and goes to outer centre wing. Attack on the footy was good from Howard. And he had Cadman going at it before Fawcett carried it over the line for a boundary throw-in. True centre wing outer side. 14 and a half minutes gone into this third term. East Point with all 3 goals. Darley get to add to their half-time tally. Been playing near 15 minutes. Tap one by Hovey. Swarm of players around the footy. The big fella picked it up, Hovey, and threw it on the boot. Territory gain for the Devils. Dribbling ball to half forward, there'll be a throw-in. Yeah, indeed. So the Devils get Hovey into the ruck to allow Wright, Myers and Johnson more to play forward, and none are playing out there at the moment. Tap one by Van Meel. But here they go. Through Cairns and lowered the eyes. Did he manage to keep it in? No, he couldn't. Out of bounds on the full. So the Devils will get a chance for a reset. Just totally under the pump in this third term. All 16 minutes played in East Point's front half in this term. Soccer off the ground to half forward. Brett did well to actually get a boot on that. That could have gone through and been very dangerous. Here's a chance for the Devils to raffle it. Andy has a party. Well, he was a bit shy of picking it up, so he went to soccer. But who can blame him on conditions like this? How about the hand pass of Matt Riccardi? Got it to Inglis with a tumbling ball. Guess who? Jacob Brown's been a rock behind the footy all afternoon for East Point. And Jacob Brown switches play. Oh, here's an opportunity for Cameron. Picked up there by Hardinge, needs to be quick. And he was pinged, the youngster. Free kick to the Kangas. So they'll weigh up the options. Bouncing ball. How about the gather from Johnson if you don't mind? Kick was smothered though nonetheless. Ball spears out, chance of Matricati. Be good. Right foot kick, inside 50. Hardage in front, it's knocked away from him. He's still got the numbers, but they've overran the footy. Here come the reinforcements, so to keep it in front. How about the gather? Was terrific there from Brown. Now Thompson. I just threw it away in the end. Slippery ball. Gathered there by Jeffrey. Broke the tackle of Azapati, threw the ball onto the boot in the middle of the ground. Crawford couldn't hang on. Fell into the hands of Bailey. Pushed it higher and under. Pulls might get a little advantage. She pitched on it to Andy Azapati. Down and it knocked away from him. Ground ball, shoveled out to Thompson. Throw. Will come back. Against Johnson on that occasion. And the resultant free kick come back to Murley. Both sides get to take a breather momentarily. Near 18 minutes gone. Third term. How about that free kick? Bouncing ball. Somehow got it tipped down and kick across the body, went in the English direction. Didn't get any purchase on the footy. Soccer up the ground, favourite Taylor. Got it to Merritt. High up and under kick until Darley here hopes to mark this, and he does. Very laconic sort of attempt at mark and all over in the end, and an excellent kick too. Chance here for Andy Azapati. Handballing is difficult today. Got it to Spiteri, kick across the body, goes into the direction of Howard. Commitment on the footy there was good from Matricati. And there'll be a boundary throw in 60 metres away from the Darley goal. Boundary throw in. Tap one by Van Meel. Not sure Andy Azapati put his hand up to contest that buck deal, but he found himself doing it nonetheless. Get ball up. Tap one by Van Meel to the advantage of Filmer. The gather was good. Kick across the body, bouncing ball. Thompson kicked Robinson in back, kept it in front of him. Ball rolls over for a boundary throw. 48 plays 18. Well, East Point have only kicked 3 goals more than the Devils. They lead by 5 goals. Given they're 12 behind. Tap one by Van Meel. Taylor knocks it forward, force it. Steve just got a little bit of ball on it. Oliver Otis over the ball. Got it to Jeffrey. Hurry kick forward. Bouncing ball. Chance here for McDougall. Clever, kept it in front of himself. Did well not to concede a free kick there. And his awareness was good because he could have been clumsy and gone over the shoulder there, McDougall. He did well. Yeah. So it'll be a ball up on half forward, broadcast side for East Point. Hobie and Van Meel call it even. Taylor's hurry kick, didn't go the required journey for Conlon, who just threw the ball onto the boot. Johnson, speaking of Geordie, knocked it away from Matthew. Brett not out of trouble yet. The Devils, look out. Now Brett goes the soccer to the boundary. That'd be deliberate, you think. And he's paid that one. So the Devils,
He's trying to hang on,
yeah, they'll be forced to defend again. Each point, lower the eyes, and Matthew Brett, well, he got plenty of it. Went with the left boot. I think he really has been the senior sergeant in defence for the Devils today. Chance here for Denham. And it was knocked off the footy, and here go East Point again. Inside 50. Angwood just got a hand on the footy. Might have been enough to deny Robinson. Hobie went to the outside of the boot, only went as far as Canny. And on the last line of defence, Matricati takes a timely saving chest mark deep in East Point's forward line. Just indicating where he's going to kick the footy. I'm not sure he'll actually get it to where he wants, but it's not a bad effort. But he ball's been cut off and the mark's been taken there by Rodham Moronis. Gee, just the execution of the fundamentals just throw the book out the door today, given the conditions. Well, he kicked with the 8 of the breeze. He's pretty strong through the core. It'll still be a tough ask given the ball's 20 minutes old in this heavy conditions. Off the side of the boot, bouncing ball, and a bounce on the full. So no is the answer, Mark. Long story short, it's
telling anyway, 18 scoring shots for 3.
Yeah, well, just the balls just spent so much time on the ground. Just it's like kicking a medicine ball at the moment. I'm not sure there'd be many sports that you could actually that you'd be playing today if conditions would suggest that it'd be called off. There's the kick out of defence. Chance here for Joel Cadman. Hurried kick, got it to half back. Chance for Matty Johnson. Only as far as Tennant. Force it. Ground ball. Swarm of players around the footy. There'll be a stoppage. A ball up on outer side. Half forward. 4 East Point. Pull that tap even. Adam has a party. Trying hard. Tennant. Just threw it out. Force it. Could have been held. And he was. And they're away here with the advantage. Gone! That'll come back. Gee, that advantage should have been played. And then Magic Cardi keep holding the ball. A let off there for the Devils. Although seemingly away momentarily, it was just about to come back as Fawcett goes to the outer side of the ground. Players fly, no surprise, no mark taken. Ground ball opportunity here for the Devils. They could shovel it out. Inglis it was. There'll be a ball up. Attacking side of centre wing for East Point, outer side of the ground. The rain's back, diagonal this time. Chance here for Rodden Aronis. Dummy turns, territory gain forward. Old Brett got his hands on another one, just couldn't quite hang on to it. Tough ass there from the key back. Shovels the ball out. Umpire let it go. Right call. Kick across the body there from Conlon. Is off to the right through for a minor score. So the 50 up for East Point. They're 6-14-50. They lead Darley 3 straight 18. 23 and a half minutes gone in this third term. I mean, even the players' shorts are falling down now, such as the weights. So the kick in from Matthew Brett only went as far as Molan, who lowered the eyes. Went looking there for Conlon. Take 2 with a shot on goal across the body, and he snug it in. Excellent finish there from Conlon with a heavy ball across the body, got the journey 35 to 40 metres out. One of the better goals that we've seen today. Conlon gets his first of the day.
Make sure he comes down, make sure he comes down.
They get their 4th of the term.
Off now!
And they extend on their half-time 9-point lead. Now to 37. So they've kicked 4-4 for the term to no score, mate. Correct. So we're back at the restart. It'll be Hobie, Van Meel. Hobie won that tap. Baker beat to the footy there with the soccer off the ground. Willems trying to do the same. Tackle as a party into the ground. The umpire said, I'll have it. There'll be a ball up. 37-point lead to East Point in 25 minutes gone third term. Ball up. Tap one by Van Meel. On the end of it was Fawcett, knocked off the footy there by Rodden Aronis. Taylor gathered, left with kick across the body. Was favourable. Fell into the hands of Kenny. So Kenny with ball in hand. Yeah, no need to be in a rush either. Albeit from outside 50, they'd be just happy to lock it in there. Forward 50 East Point. With this, what we anticipate, unassailable lead of 37 points. Ball went through the hands of Jeffrey. He's been good today. Loose ball. Devils under the pump here. Taylor's tackle was hot.
Careful tackle.
Yeah, indeed. And squares away a stoppage. Deep in East Point's attack. Ball up. Hobie had a swing and get a lot of reward for the effort though. Bishop gathered, clearing kick. It's nearly going to be out of bounds on the full, is it? No, just bounced inside. Much to the displeasure of McDougall, who wanted to deliver. Boundary throw in. Tick over 26 minutes gone. Third term here. Van Meel with the tap. Went searching for Willems. Fawcett got on the end of it. Tackle, taken to the ground. There'll be a ball up. 37-point lead to the Kangas. Tap one by Hobie. Rodamaronis gathered. Tackled there by Adam Azapati. He's fought hard all afternoon. Baker went to ground. Squared away another stoppage. 35 metres out from the East Point goal. Ball up. No real advantage from the ruck with soccer off the ground there from Conlon. Thompson couldn't gather. Beecham's in trouble. Knocks it out. Only as far as Bishop and couldn't gather. Ball shoveled out to Canning. Dribbling ball to the last line. Is seen over the line by Matricardi for a rush behind. East Point's 14th of the afternoon.
Spent most of the quarter in the forward half, at least forward half, hasn't it?
56 East Point. Lead Darley 3 straight 18. And Matthew Brett to bring the ball back into play. Again with a high kick beyond the defensive 50. Cadman the fly. Taylor the soccer. Couldn't get it through the traffic. And there'll be a ball up. 38-point lead to East Point after they led by 9 at half time. Clean bowl, force it. Soccer off the ground. But open the door here for Kenny, who couldn't gather. Rodamaronis could, but he was tackled. Taken to the ground by Fawcett. And there'll be a ball up. Tap one by Hobie, went boundary side. Adam Azapati quite happy to see it over the line. There'll be a throw in. 35 metres around from the Kangas goal. Deep in time on third term. East Point 56, lead Darley 18. Tap one by Angwood, got it to Denham, who had half a swing at it. Soccer off the ground, bouncing ball. Chance there for McDougall. He had his kick thumped through the behinds by Matthew Brett for another rush behind. So all the Kangas in this third term, another behind. So Matthew Brett will bring the ball back into play with another drop punt, gets it beyond the defensive 50, angling the target. Tommy! Pulled it in. Oh! The umpire will blow the whistle and effect the ball up. Time ticking away here in this third term. Denham and Obi. Finally Denham gathered, sent the ball forward towards defensive side of centre wing for the Devils for a repeat stoppage. And a breather territory gain momentarily for the Devils. Tap one by Van Meer, went boundary side, gathered there by Taylor. He went back to Merritt, standing start, territory gain, shallow entry inside 50. And cut off by Matthew Brett, who's probably elevated himself into the best players.
Yeah.
Kick kept low, it was a good kick into the breeze to Angwood. So Angwood with ball in hand, trying conditions. At least they could have played it on this side of the ground, Mark, not 200 metres away from us.
Yeah.
Done us all a favour. So Angwood into the breeze. To a swarm of players. At each point have won so many of those contests. Rodamaronis over the footy, knocked it to the advantage of Howard. Standing star kick across the body. Matthew Brett with the spoil. The safety of the boundary line, and he'll find it. It'll be a boundary throw in 60 metres away from the East Point goal. 39-point lead to East Point. Kicked 4 goals, 6 to no score in this term. So they average 9.6 points against in third quarters against opposition since round 1. Each Point very impressive, and they're going to keep that points against under 10 intact for another week. There'll be a ball up on half forward down the side of the ground for East Point. Ball up, tap one, well, call that even. The siren sounds to end the arm wrestle, albeit an arm wrestle. For East Point after they led it by 9 points at the the half. Tap one by Hobie to get played away. Adam has a party. Ground level. Matty Johnson with the pressure. Those two will sleep well tonight. Ball up. See the footy. Really see the footy. It's like trying to watch the puck on the ice hockey. You can't see it.
Good money.
Ground level ball. Tunnel ball at that. Looks like a bit of fun in the mud, really. Of course, the Devils losing Brett Bewley in the warm-up, which I did say was a bit of an overreach given the conditions. Hardly a warm-up mark. As Hobie won that tap. Denham tried to go with the outside of the boot, soccer style. Taylor's had a bit of it with the soccer. So to Molan, chance for Fawcett. Molan decided to pick it up and send the ball forward. Meacham went to spoil. The ball just slid off the fist of Canning. It's a bit unfortunate there because he had McDougall out who pushed forward. Tunnel ball prevails again for stoppage.
In that third quarter, these points, one side 50 and 14 to 4 left.
Ball up, tap one by Hobie. Johnson found Filmer, shrugged the tackle. A rare hand pass today and a rare effective one at that. Got it to Merritt. Torpedo inside 50. Duncan Cadman went the spoil. Then to ground, Rodder Moronis. Got it to Taylor, who's been important. And the kick was good. And found Cairns. And Jesse Cairns will go back and have a shot on goal. Of course, East Point had kicked 4 behinds this afternoon to the right of screen, all in that second term. Have a chance to and in for today into the breeze and extend on a 39-point lead here. Fading light, albeit overhead, and aided by the unnatural light. So it'll be Cairns with a deliberate shot on goal. Off the side of the boot and out of bounds on the full. So not for the first time today. And of course that forward 50 count in that third term a little bit sort of underrated because a lot of behinds to East Point. They just kept the ball in for the most part. They just didn't equate to enough. So Duncan Cadman got plenty on the torpedo, got it to Denham. So his kick got towards half forward. A couple of little soccer kicks around, threw it at the mole, and the other guy was blinded there. Opportunity here for Howard, went by hand to Merritt. It went back to Jones, kick across the body. Inglis somehow got it to Matricati, who went the soccer. Howard and Matricati were going at it, and then the ball came and fell in the direction. Matricati saw it over the line for a throw-in.
Hey, the ball nearly hit you in the back of the head.
Boundary throwing to take place here. Broadcast centre wing. East Point 57, Lee Darley 18. Tick over 3 minutes. Gone in this final term. Both sides looking forward to the inevitable. The final siren, no doubt. A little bit prematurely than most weeks, you'd think. Yeah, Taylor, the gather was almost very good. Chance here. Cairns, it was strong. Matricati applied the pressure. Cairns stood up in the tackle. Got it to Taylor and carried it over the line. The boundary throw. Yeah, hello boys. And a big thank you to everybody who's braved the watch this afternoon via the FNL match setup. Throw in. Hobie at the back. Couldn't gain any purchase by the soccer. Rodder Moronis stood up in the tackle and fired the hand pass out to Cairns. So they've had a couple of clean moments by hand, trying conditions at each point. Julie Johnson came out in front of Duncan Cadman and took a mark on the chest. And he too goes with the torpedo, and like his brother, got plenty of purchase on the kick. And it fell right into the lap of Canning. He took a mark 50 metres out from goal and can chip it over the top. Just went the required distance. So, ball in hand opportunity here for East Point. It'll be Conlon who kicked that terrific goal in the third term. Across the body. So he'll kick from about 40, close up against the boundary line. Lowers the eyes, kick goes forward, got to the goal square, Geordie Johnson, couple of little efforts. And McDougall, 7 out of nothing, the gather was clean, the kick across the body was good.
Great effort there from the big forward, isn't it?
Yeah, McDougall gets his second.
Pick up those conditions and kick accurately.
That's 5 unanswered goals for East Point since half time. And the lead extends, albeit into the breeze for East Point. 8-15, 63, Darley 3 straight 18. Devils need to hang in. The result is a given. Percentage may well play a part. Indeed. So right in the middle of the ground here, it'll be Hovey, the standing start, and Van Meel. They cancel each other out. Conlon's knock went as far as Johnson. His knock forward was as good as a kick given the conditions. Good effort there from Inglis to stand up and ride the tackle. Bouncing ball. Hurry kick forward there from as a party. Got it inside 50. Good soccer off the ground there from Brown. He's a hard footy at the moment. Ball at ground level. Umpire will come in and effect the ball up. And a rare inside 50 in this second half for the Devils. That is interesting. I don't mind that.
No.
So the Merley shovel didn't really gain any advantage, but there's been a free kick picked out here. It's going to go the way of Harley Inglis by the looks. Well, he has had a calf complaint the last couple of weeks. So that's unfortunate for Robinson. Let's hope it's not that that calf that saw him miss last week. Yeah, he's very ginger. So it'll be Inglis. Got plenty on the torpedo to the danger zone through hands. Good mopping up there by Howard, who got it to Taylor, who's had an excellent game today. Hurry kick forward there by Johnson. He's not been shy on gathering the ball either. Beecham with a tumbling kick deep forward. Spoiled there by Matty Brett, not his first of the afternoon either, mind you. Clearing kick out of the congestion towards half back, territory gain. Each Point off the hook for a moment. The gather from Fawcett was good. Sent the ball back into attack. Brett the target. Went away from him. Howard knocked it to the advantage of Merritt. Gee, they've had some outnumber on a lot of occasions today, East Point. But unfortunately, the kick let them down. And Matricati will take the resultant free kick. Good gather over the fence too, Mark, there from Matricati in trying conditions.
Correct.
So it'll be Matricati who does the torp and gets plenty of it into the danger zone. Spoil over the back. Chance here for Willems. Shoveled it forward to Taylor, who went searching for Brown. Found him, but he couldn't gather cleanly. And then Joel Cadman could, but he was bailed up by Brown. There'll be a ball up 35 metres away from the Darley goal. 45-point lead to East Point after they led by 9 at the half. They certainly made the most with the breeze. As that separation we anticipated between the two sides has unfolded, despite conditions giving every indication that scores would be closer. Clearing kick out of the congestion from Matty Johnson. Fawcett was courageous and then broke the tackle, threw the ball onto the boot. Chance McDougall could have gone by hand to Crawford, and Matty Brett presents and was held. And he'll get the free kick. And he'll go back and have a shot on goal. And it won't be his first if he's able to convert. He did kick one earlier in the season, Matty Brett. So He'll enjoy this moment, despite the reality of the scoreboard. Been a good play today. So Matthew Brett kicks on its way. He might have snuck it in, Brett, but he has.
His second goal for the season, Matty Brett.
Darley's fourth straight of the afternoon, if you don't mind. 4 straight 24. They trail East Point 8-15-63. 23 scoring shots to 4. That's a discussion for another time, but it does say a lot about the difference between these two sides today. Well, the Devils have been undermanned and brave. The reality is there's a 39-point difference between the two. Near 11 minutes gone into this final term. So it'll be Hovey to contest the ruck against Van Neal. They've been at it all day, those two. Conlon's hurried kick, going about 3 or 4 metres. Asapati picked it up, tackle, take to the ground. His brother said, well, I'll have it. And he sent a tumbling left foot kick. Adam Asapati to the attacking 50. They'll combine here by hand, East Point. Well, Merritt dropped what he'd normally take cleanly. We'll give him a forgive run for given the slippery nature. You just seem to take those kind of things for granted. Thank you, mate. Boundary throwing. Tap one by Van Neal. Baker over the footy. Couldn't gather. Rodemaranus could. How about the vision? Got it to Filmer. And he's kicked foul Joe Carmody in the coach's box. And a bounce on the floor. Yes. Yep. They've had reward for their cleanliness to East Point and their outnumber at the contest. So it'll be Beecham to bring the ball back into play. Goes to the old talk, tumbling kick. And only goes as far as Johnson. He goes with the right boot. Inglis can mark this. He does. On the chest. And he'll waste no time. And he too goes the old-fashioned torpedo. For the same result. Umpire's going to pay that juggling attempt at the mark. There's no advantage. Matty on the mark. So that'll have to go back to Johnson. And he'll go lateral to Barrett. And a rare blue, kick around the body, fell fortuitously into the hands of Thompson. Reward for covering the ground and pushing over to Merritt, who's... Oh, what happened there? The kick smothered there by Baker, and there'll be a boundary throwing. See, and there's... the hands don't deserve the treatment of the effort, do they, of the smother? A cold afternoon here at Eastern Oval. 13 minutes gone. Van Neal had front spot, went searching for Taylor. Baker released the ball by hand. Denham in front, just got knocked to the ground. And Merritt might have caught one for his trouble. Here's the chance for McDougall. Quick hands, missed Filmer on that occasion. Picked up by Johnson, carried over the line for a boundary throw-in. On half forward. It's hard to say the sting's gone out of the game, Mark, because everything that's unfolding is stinging these players.
Very lacklustre.
Boundary throw-in, tap one. Well, we'll give that to Van Neal. Jeffrey went without it, called for the ground level. Denied effort, but denied Jeffrey. Kick out of the congestion from Matt Riccardi. Use of the body. Early was okay. Williams was up at the task, so kick went up the side of the boot and fell in the hands of Filmer. It went by hand to Rodemaranus. Get onto the right boot. Across the body, Taylor couldn't hang on to it. Difficult attempt. They've got numbers again East Point through Matty Johnson. He copped it up by hand. Otter Crawford copped one for his trouble. A little bit worse for wear. It'll be a ball up. So it'll be Hobie. He just won that tap. Chance here for Matricardi. Been good today. Hurried kick forward. Out the direction there of the youngster there in hard edge. Gather was pretty good. Nearly got kicked holding the ball again, but his tunnel effort was good. He just hurried the ball towards half forward, but only as far as Merritt. It went wide to Johnson. Gather was clean. Right foot kick. Tumbling torpedo. Territory gained that to half forward. Fawcett went the soccer. Chance here for Bishop, over the ball. Now Fawcett's been bailed up there by Jeffrey. They'll swear away a stoppage. And there'll be a ball up. So a goal apiece in this final term. Tap one by Van Niel. Rodemaronis through traffic, but given the hands to Johnson, but went around the shoulder, kicked it towards the attacking 50. Fawcett went the soccer. Clean bowled, tied Matricati. There'll be a ball up. Just outside 50 metres away from the East Point goal. 8-15, plays 4 straight in favour of East Point here. Matricati dispossessed. Adam Asapati took on the would-be tackler there in Van Niel. Spilled out back to Matricati. Tumbling ball into the middle of the ground. Into the mud pit. Thompson did everyone a favour and socketed it out of that quagmire to Molan. They could by hand to Q. And he's kicked across the body. The gather was terrific from Jeffrey. Skewed the kick off the side of the boot. Onto the volley of Matty Johnson. He somehow got enough purchase on the ball to get a shallow entry inside 50. Duncan Cadman's kick was cut off. Kick went forward. McDougall spent it before he got it, but he kept it in front of him and hustled well. And then he gathered and ran to 50 and lowered the eyes and went wide in the direction. Umpire called play on. Johnson wanted a free. Oh, here's a chance for Willems. And he snuck it through the youngster. Great finish there for Willems. Very good skill there below him. And he gets East Point's 9th of the afternoon. 9-15-69, East Point lead Darley 4 straight 24. They're a 45-point lead to East Point, punching their way to an 11th straight win. A couple of close games going on around the FNL at the moment. We'll keep you updated with scores in a moment as we reach the 17-minute mark of this final term here.
Quickly, Melbourne, 16-46 trial practice match, 8-8-56. Sunbury 8-12-60 leads again, 5-4-34. Lakers 3-6-24 trial, Sebastian 9-8-62, North 1-3-9 trial, 6-5-41.
All up, tap one by Hovey, went over there to Baker. Johnson tried to gather, then went to soccer, played the percentages. Willems, the last goal kicker, couldn't gather. Denon could on the non-preferred. Kick across the body. Only went 9 metres, but we'll pay the mark anyway. Got it to Van. He went wide looking for Rodemaronis. Outstretched hands. Couldn't deny the ball going over the line for a boundary throw-in. And we'll enjoy a moment right in front of us here in the broadcast position on centre wing, albeit attacking side for the Devils, who trail by 45 points near 18 minutes gone. Tap one by Van Niel. Adam Asapati gathered good. He was dispossessed by Rodemaronis. Soccer along the ground from Cairns, got it towards Bishop from the Devils, who gathered, but took the safety option and took a step over the line because Canning was coming. And it'll be a throw-in on half forward, broadcast 9 for East Point. The Kangas 69, lead the Devils 24. Throw-in to take place. Hovey won that tap, Suchi for Baker. Ty Baker running after the footy, gathered and was having to carry it over the line for a throw-in.
Very weary boys out there at this stage of the afternoon.
Yeah, that's right. And the load that you know those outs puts it on the more seasoned players from week to week really does take its toll.
Spending a lot more time around the footy.
And today's been another example of that. Hovey did well in the ruck there on that occasion. Fawcett's commitment was good, but couldn't really impact the contest. And the youngster just cramping up. Frustration there for Fawcett. So a break in play momentarily as we tick over 19 minutes into this final term. Can't move the youngster, unfortunately. Just happens to be right in the middle of play. So he'll be one step at a time, ushered from the ground. Cleared his confidence. Hovey won that tap, ground level ball. Shark there by Inglis, got it to Baker. Got foot to ball, only as far as Merritt. His territory game. Went inside 50 for the Kangas. That was Johnson, in fact, went inside. I think it was Merritt, but anyway. Couple of ones here.
Yeah, mirror.
Right the first time. 69 each point. Leave Darley 24. 20 minutes gone. Final turn. Boundary throwing to take place. Each point in attack. Throw in. Went over there to Hovey. Inglis. Gather was good. Threw the ball onto the boot. Not out of trouble yet. The Devils. Chance here for Geordie Johnson. Kick was smothered. Much to the discomfort of Duncan Cadman. The ball in the middle of the ground was very good. Chance here for the Kangas. Through Howard. High up and under kick. In front there was Bishop. A couple of moves. Side of the end of the boundary throw in. Up and under kick. Boundary throw in to take place. 21 minutes gone, final term. No. That one by Van Meel, who's soldiered on today. Inglis slipped over and didn't touch the footy. Rodham Raiders been good in the second half. Kick across the body from Taylor, so too he. Umpires picked out a free kick. It'll go to Matty Johnson, who had a truckload of the ball in the opening half especially. He just kept racking them up. He went short with Taylor. So Taylor with ball in hand. Matty Johnson comes off for a well-deserved rest. So he just chips it into the pocket. And Jeffrey has also been a solid contributor today for East Point. Took an uncontested mark on the lead. We'll just take a few seconds off the clock and do all 36 players on the ground a bit of a favour and a chance to take a breath. Near 22 minutes gone, final term. It'll be Jeffrey from 50. Kicks the ball to the hot spot. An uncontested mark in the end. That was pretty poor defence there from the Devils on that occasion to allow that. The shot on goal will come. And a chance for the Kangas through the agency of Conlon to kick their 10th of the afternoon. So that would amount to 25 shots on goal for the Kangas. That's a fair effort in these conditions. So Conlon found McDougall, if you don't mind. How about that for a shank? And he'll play on around the body. I hope he snuck that in. No, he hasn't. Well, listen, big Benny Hill music over those highlights there, I tell you. 9-16-70 each point. Lead Darley 4 goals straight 24. Dougal's kicked 4 or 5 behind. One on the full today with his. There you go. Next to his 2 goals. So the kick in, out of defence from Angle. Got plenty of it. Got it in the broadcast centre wing. Jacob Brown will do the mopping up. Saw the split. Took it on. How about the kick? Down Jeffrey, just outside 50. So he got plenty on the kick to the goal square. Players set themselves. A swing from Beecham. Just got a hand on a chance here for Conlon, who's looked dangerous in the second half. Kick across the body. Did he get the journey? Touched. East Point 17 behind of the match. 9-17-71. Lead Darley 4 straight 24. In 24 minutes gone, final turn. Backus Marshall, Melton South by 12 points. Angwin again. Funny looking kick. Got plenty of territory. Copy paste of the previous comment. Broadcast centre wing. And Brown, who went back through traffic like we just saw moments ago, and lowered the eyes and hit a target and found Merritt, who played on and gave it back to Brown. Kick went through the hands of Fawcett. Strong play there from McDougall. Tackle was good from Baker. Not before he could release the ball to Taylor, who got it to Cairns. Had a flying shot at the goals and missed off to the right for another minor score. 9-18-72 East Point. Darley 4 straight 24. Round to a 48-point lead to the hosts. And it'll be Angwin again. He lowers the eyes. The kick in for Beecham. Look out! The Social Club on it holding the ball. The umpire called play on. And the release kick, the soccer ball, went along the ground, over the line for a boundary throw-in. adjacent to that social club. Near 25 minutes gone. Final turn. Boundary throw in. Tap one by Van Neal. Chance here for Filmer. High up and under kick. In the McDougall direction. Couldn't take the mark. He's looked dangerous. Jeffrey dropped it and pinged by the umpire. So it's Fawcett with ball in hand. Thought the aliens in a... Oh, how about that? That kick, he might be a right footer. Looking at that attempt on the left. Kick out of defence there from Adam Azapati. Went off hands. So he was dumped as he kicked, the youngster. And down the ground, free kick will go Darley's way. And we'll go to Merley. Thought the aliens have arrived, but it's all the headlights of the cars, Mark. So Merley got a bit on the kick. Matthew Brett with a spoil. Easy for Fraser. Few devils around him. Bishop one of those. Knocked out of the contest. Patrick Harding did well to hold that ball up. Taylor been very good today. Always sneaks in the best. Very consistent contributor Taylor. Yeah. I think the Devils were following the East Point lead there in that torpedo theme. Well, Rodham Moran just threw that out. Got away with it. Chance here for Taylor. Just got boot to ball. Chance here for Conley. And pass over the top was ambitious. Meant for Geordie Johnson. He couldn't gather and keep it in. The boundary throwing. So Kangas who lead by 9 points at half time. Have extended to a 48-point advantage, near 27 minutes gone in this final term. They don't mind the players, Mark, but we'll sleep well tonight too, my friend. I'll tell you what, it's been a testing day here at Eastern Oval. Through traffic went early, kick went off the side of the boot, only as far as Conlon. They thought, well, if you can kick it off the side of the boot, Cooper, I'll match you. Did the same thing and the ball bounced over the line.
Quick score update, North 1-7-13, Trail Melton 6-5. Lakers 3-6-24, Trail Sabbath 10-10. Melton South 7-10-52, Trail Ballarat 8-12-60. Sunbury 9-12-66, and 5-5-7.
Boundary throwing, tap one by Van Meal. Chance here for Cairns, kick across the body to the danger zone. McDougall, tackling attempted mark, couldn't do it. And it's rushed through for another behind. Just got it through there, Fawcett, because they were coming, the Kangas. They were hopping into that goal square. But another behind, 9-19, 73 East Point. Darley 4 straight, 24. Angwood comes broadcast side, thanks Trent. Found Matthew Brett, who pushed right up, couldn't take the chest mark in the end. Just slipped off the shirt and over the line for a boundary throw-in. Players exhausted, 28 minutes gone. Yep. Even the train looks exhausted on the horizon there. Mark, have a look at that, it's going about 3 k's an hour. Boundary throwing. Over the back the ball went, Matt Riccardi gathered, threw the ball onto the boot to the advantage of, well, the boundary nearly dribbling ball over the line, then be a throw in.
The train just wants to park up or he's got good.
Oh, it's just cut enough.
It's done.
It's done a calf.
Yeah.
Boundary throw in. Big win for East Point. Tap one by Van Neal. Grab-ball opportunity for Rodham Moran has been a clean example in the second half. Right foot kick towards the attacking 50. Angwin floated across the front of McDougall and Beecham to knock it over the line for a boundary throw-in. 50 metres around from the East Point goal. Those Pateri looking a bit proppy there, or just trying to get warm and keep one foot out of the mud.
I think so.
From as each step forward. Tap one by Hovey. Soccer from Baker. Swing and a miss. Call it that. Denham. Knocked away from him. Chance for Cairns. Sends the ball forward. And the mark's been taken there by McDougall. On the chest. 20 metres out. Well, he's earned a third goal, McDougall.
That's what you get for playing in front.
Yeah. Right place, right time. Footy IQ. Very good.
Yeah.
And East Point, well, they come to play, they make you play the minutes. Today's been another example of that. Since half time, they've kicked 6 goals, 10 to Darley's 1 goal. And McDougall with a shot to improve on his 2-goal tally today. Off to the right. It's like a bad day with the putter for McDougall.
2-6.
Bad day with the putter.
2-5.
2-5. 7 shots on goal in these conditions. I mean, Darley's only had 4. 9 goals, 20, 74 East Point. Darley 4 straight, 24. 50-point lead to the Kangas. 30.5 minutes gone, final turn. Angwood with another example of the torpedo. Got plenty of it. The centre wing. Joel Cadman was trying to trap it with his feet. Couldn't do so and forced the tackle and square away a stoppage. Move your ball up. 2-5 in this turn for East Point. 1 goal straight for the Devils. Through traffic went Adam has a party. Chance here for Molan. Got ball to boot. Went looking for Taylor. Matricati went to Soccer. Tackle was okay on Merritt. Safe tackle. Merritt and Matricati just helping each other up. Fully aware how difficult that it is after 3.5 quarters of the week. So it'll be Merley with ball in air. Let's see if we can get on to 2 torpedoes in a row. Heavy ball. Not a bad effort. Going about 35 metres. Hot footy. Riley Matricati's kept trying today. Ball just gets shoveled out there. It's streaked there by Howard the bowler, whose kick was smothered. Chance here for Baker. Tackle. Taken on the ground by Bottom-Aronis. It'll be a ball up. He looks sore, Baker, doesn't he?
Proven difficult to make it out.
Yeah, indeed. And he's bailed up again by Van Meel on this occasion. Loose ball. Defensive side of the stoppage. Hands there, gathered. Hack the ball forward to attacking side of centre wing. Ball fell in the hands of Adam has a party. Left foot kick across the body. Bishop went the knock forward. Gathering was Howard. Got it to Fraser. He went with the hand pass over towards Merritt. He got plenty on the tour. Beautiful kick into the breeze. Chance of Jeffrey. He's got a swarm of Devils around him. As a party was one of them. Did well. Got a little bit on the kick, about 6 metres it went. Hobie acted forward. Only as far as Jones, who couldn't gather the ball cleanly. Geez, it's trying conditions out there. It's like watching kids playing in a mud bath, isn't it?
Yes.
No?
Leg weary players.
Oh, with all respect, man. So, ball up.